Hey guys, I am Roasted Bean. If you're new here, I make videos about games you can play without burning a hole in your wallet. Today's video is all about 7 free-to-play games that cover puzzle, horror, action, classic survival horror, and even racing. So there's something here for everyone. Let's not waste time. Let's jump straight into it. First up, we've got Sunblockers. Now this game looks simple at first, but don't let that fool you. Sunblockers is basically a puzzle game where your goal is to protect certain characters from sunlight by placing objects in the right way. Sounds easy, right? Well, the puzzles get tricky very fast. You really have to think about angles, timing, and positioning. One small mistake and, boom, the level fails. What I really like about Sunblockers is that it doesn't rush you, there's no pressure, you can just relax and think. It's perfect if you want a chill game that still makes your brain work. If you enjoy logic puzzles or games that reward smart thinking, Sunblockers is a solid pick. Alright, switching gears, let's talk about Night Reaper 2. This game is the complete opposite of chill. Night Reaper 2 is a fast-paced action game with a dark, intense vibe. You're thrown into creepy environments, enemies come at you hard, and you constantly need to stay alert. The combat feels quick and aggressive, and the atmosphere is honestly pretty intense, especially if you're playing with headphones on. What stands out in Night Reaper 2? Dark, horror-inspired visuals, fast movement and action, constant tension. It's the kind of game where you're leaning forward in your chair without even realizing it. If you like action games with a horror edge, or you just want something adrenaline pumping, Night Reaper 2 is definitely worth downloading, especially since it's free. These 2 games are free to claim until the 28th of February on Epic Games, so make sure you claim them. Next up, we've got something a little more unusual. Find the Oil, Racing Edition. This game mixes racing with strategy, which is not something you see every day. Instead of just racing from point A to point B, you also have to think about routes, resources, finding oil to keep going. The racing itself is simple, but the decision-making is where the fun comes in. You can't just drive randomly. You actually need to plan ahead, or you'll run out of fuel and lose progress. It's not a hardcore racing sim, but it is a refreshing change from traditional racing games. If you want something casual, different, and easy to jump into, Find the Oil, Racing Edition is a fun way to kill some time. You can claim this game before the 17th of February on Epic Games. On to the next one. What if I told you there's a game where you run a business that looks legal, but absolutely isn't? I'm talking about a free-to-play game called Definitely Not Fried Chicken, and trust me, the name says a lot. At first glance, it looks like a cute, cartoon management game. You run restaurants and shops above ground, selling fried chicken. But underground, you're running a completely illegal operation. Your legit business is just a cover. That contrast between cute visuals and shady gameplay is what makes this game so fun. Gameplay is all about base building and management. You'll be building production rooms, hiring workers, managing supply chains and expanding carefully. But you can't be careless. Because if things get too obvious, the police get suspicious and everything can fall apart. So planning and balance are super important. The game has a relaxed, colorful art style with a lot of humor. It's easy to play, not stressful, and perfect if you like strategy games you can chill with. You start playing casually, and suddenly hours are gone. You can claim this game before the 5th of February on Epic Games. Now this one is special. Alone in the Dark, the trilogy is a classic survival horror experience. If you're a fan of old-school horror games, this is a must-play. This trilogy basically laid the foundation for modern survival horror games. We are talking fixed camera angles, creepy environments, limited resources, slow suspense-focused gameplay. Don't expect fast action here. This game is all about atmosphere and tension. You're exploring dark locations, solving puzzles, and constantly feeling like something bad is about to happen, even when nothing does. The graphics are old, yes, but the mood and storytelling still hold up. If you've ever wondered where games like Resident Evil got their inspiration from, Alone in the Dark is where it all began. For horror fans and gaming history lovers, this trilogy being free is honestly amazing. You can claim this game from GOG until the 5th of February. To wrap things up, What I really love about all these games is that they prove one thing. You don't need money to enjoy good gaming. From brain-teasing puzzles like Sunblockers, intense action in Night Reaper 2, creative racing in Find the Oil, Racing Edition, definitely not fried chicken with strategy without hardcore pressure, and classic horror with Alone in the Dark. Each game offers something unique, and all of them are free. So there's literally no reason not to try at least one of them. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more free-to-play game recommendations, and comment below which game you're going to try first. Also, if you want a part 2 of this video with more free games, let me know. I've got plenty more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.